my money pit. Hello, my name is Ebenezer MacBeth, and welcome to my money pit. I love it here, and I hope you love it here too. You know, I'm originally from Scotland, and when I was in Scotland as a child, my parents would take me to the Highlands of Scotland, which are rolling hills covered in grain and peat moss and sheep, and it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Now, if you think about that, when you were a child and you were in a public park or somewhere, a state park or federal park, maybe you went to the forest, maybe Yosemite or some kind of beautiful place full of natural wonder. You take that place in your memory, you cover it in gold, and that's how I feel about the money pit. The kind of beautiful piece of my heart is covered in gold and then represented to me as my own thing that I live in. I'm glad you joined me today because I had a crazy dream last night. Something I want to share with you because it really freaked me out. It was a nightmare. I was lying in bed and then all of a sudden a big, huge, bulking man with a long beak and a big bushy beard and red eyes was floating over my bed, and he started talking to me, and this is what he said.
Never forget where you came from. You can't escape your true self.
Then he said,
Mammon preys upon the weak and unscrupulous. Take inventory of your soul and not your portfolio.
What? I woke up in a cold sweat and I said, what was that? I drew a picture of it. Here he is. I was so horrified, and then I realized I know this guy. I drew the picture and I looked at it and I said, I know him. This is Ebenezer MacBeth, my old business partner from Scotland. And he died in mysterious circumstances in 1996, shortly before I decided to move to the United States and shed my Scottish accent. Now you might be wondering why I'm wearing a crown. There's no royalty in the United States of America, but in Scotland there was. And my family had royal blood. And I found this crown up in our attic. I guess at some point somebody was a king, and so I wear it all the time. And you need every kind of asset that you can get your hands on in the US of A if you want to make it. And so I wear this crown around me. I wear it on my head every day to remind everyone and let them know that this is a guy with royal blood and lineage, and you can trust me. People see a crown, they think this is a man of influence and of means, and they trust him with their money, and they trust him with a loan, they trust him with all this stuff. They want to give somebody who seems like they have money and power more money and more power because they figure they know how to handle it. And that's called using an asset, locating an asset, and exploiting it. So that's what you need to do in the United States of America. Well, now I've told you about my crown and the asset that is. But I also had some weaknesses, some things holding me back when I moved to the United States. And one of those things was my duck bill. If you didn't notice, that drawing I made of Ebenezer MacBeth, that guy is a duck. And I was a duck too. I still am technically. But anyway, I did have my beak removed once I moved here. And they weren't able to completely remove every trace of it. And so I have this yellow area around my face. But anyway, in America, I decided to shed my duck identity and become a regular person. Why? Because people respect other people. Nobody wants to give a duck a loan. Nobody wants to give a duck their money. And so I decided to assimilate and integrate into the regular society, and people appreciate the effort. My bill was holding me back, and so I got rid of it, and then things started coming my way. What started coming my way? Money, and more money. This is a real solid gold coin. But here's the thing. Something is going to hold you back from getting more of these. And you've got to figure out what those things are. What do you have that's an asset? And what do you have that's holding you back? Odds are, some big part of your personal self, something you think that is integral to your being, is actually something that's going to keep you from getting rich. Think about that at home, and think about gold coins, and how you're going to get gold coins, and how you're going to get rid of the thing that's keeping you from getting gold coins. Ebenezer MacBeth would never remove his bill, and that's partially why he never really made as much money as I did. Look. Everybody wants to make money. But before you can make serious money, you gotta get rid of your bills. No one's gonna make money until they get rid of their bill, like I got rid of mine. Get rid of their bills like I got rid of my bill. You understand? And then find the thing that you can exploit, an asset that sets you apart from everybody else, and find that thing and exploit it so you can get rich. So my advice to my audience is this: locate your assets and and exploit them, and then figure out what the bills are and get rid of those bills. Locate your assets, exploit your assets, get rid of your bills, and that's the secret! Thanks a lot! My name's Ebenezer MacBeth, and I hope you've enjoyed your time in my money pit! Good luck!